What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel in the Marquise Walker Career Mode Series. There is number 2 Marquise Walker here heading into this late season matchup against the Minnesota Vikings. We're currently 8-5. We've won 3 straight games, and suddenly the Giants have playoff aspirations yet again. But we have to face a very good defense to get our 4th win in a row today. The last few episodes have been a lot of fun. A lot less turnovers, a lot more winning. It's a nice change of pace as we'll find Arma here out of the flats for a nice pickup. Wish I could have seen the rest of it. And what was that? We just had someone thrown to the ground late and no flag was thrown. So I'm guessing this Viking defense hasn't lost really anybody. I wish that we could see all their ratings here from the same screen. Here's first down and 10. Good blitz pickup there by the rookie. But good coverage by Minnesota will float outside and throw that incomplete. Oh, great, a 9-man box. I'd rather not, but thanks for the suggestion, coach. We're going to throw it here on second down, and the hit on Marquise Walker forces another incompletion. I'm starting to wonder if Coach Shermer likes us here because he just called the same exact play that didn't work on second down. You don't call a slant to get 10 yards in the first place. Waters, you're staying in. We need all the help we can get. Here we go with Walker. That one for Beckham is holding and will move the chains. Good timing there. So my channels lately have been a bit all over the place in terms of when videos are going to get posted. But now, things should start being more normal on the channel with a lot more content. There's a nice carry by Waters. As you know, I run 2 channels here, MrHurriicaneLP that you're watching now, and youtube.com/MrHurricane, my main channel. I wonder if there are some of you that don't realize that is my main channel, not this. But anyway, I obviously every year do a big franchise series on my main channel, and that is now off the ground. So we're able to do a lot more content and not so much preparation for content. I spend a lot of time getting sliders ready and testing various things because I want to have the best franchise that I can put out. And the first 2 episodes are in my Miami Dolphins franchise on my main channel. I definitely recommend you checking that out. It'll be linked in this video in a YouTube card. Nice job, Waters. He keeps it wide. See the CPU. They do it right sometimes. But the first 2 episodes are up on my main channel, the first intro episode and the very first game. Really happy with the gameplay I'm getting so far, by the way, so the time put into sliders has been worth it. There we go, Waters, another first down for the young running back. But you want to know what's going to happen on this channel. This is the channel you want to watch right now. So Marquise Walker, obviously, we're in episode 10 already, which seems quite ridiculous. We're already at episode 10. But also, it's rebuild time. Rebuilding with the Arizona Cardinals. The first episode didn't have a lot of depth to it. I know it was mostly just a roster overview. But today, the first real episode will be posted, including the Week 1 game with the Dolphins. And now I'm forgetting who they played. Oh man, they played Washington, that's right. Outside we go on second down. Hello, Mitchell. Inside the 10-yard line, another first down. And Walker's off to a 5 of 7 beginning. I see a lot of familiar faces, though, on this defense. Anthony Barr, Eric Kendricks, Harrison Smith, probably Xavier Rhodes. Here's first down. Walker steps up to run, looking for the angle, and he's in! Touchdown, Marquise Walker! His 2nd career rushing touchdown. It puts the Giants in front. So remember, we're already close to the end of Marquise's 2nd season, and he is the starter right now, but who knows if the Giants want to stick with him moving forward. We still have a few games to go this year, and then obviously on to either the postseason or the offseason. We'll see which one it is. Hopefully it's the former. 2nd down and 6 here for Walker. We got a blitz. Gotta get away out to Arma. There was an update put out yesterday here on Madden, and I don't think it's really affected gameplay in any significant way, which I guess I'm okay with because I like the sliders that I'm using right now. Here on 3rd and 7. I didn't trust those curls. You know what? Oh, man. Past the line, almost threw a pick. All right, that was terrible. But there were a lot of additions into franchise. It was so refreshing to go through some patch notes and actually have to spend a few minutes seeing everything they did to franchise, which was mostly like quality of life fixes, nothing like groundbreaking, but it's really appreciated. And to see that the highlight of the patch was awesome. So Minnesota has 3 field goals on the board. They've taken the lead, and we'll try to do a better job on this possession. So a lot of the changes they did had to do with the UI at the main menu in franchise, and there were a few other things. It was actually a pretty deep patch, so I'd recommend checking it out if you are someone who plays franchise a lot. 2 tight ends in the formation here, and this one's going for Beckham, but it's almost jumped by Harrison Smith, who is definitely toward the top of pick sixes in Vikings history. Actually, Harrison Smith is number 1. And there are some really good defensive backs in Vikings history, including Paul Krause, who has the most interceptions of all time. But still, Harry the Hitman has the most for a touchdown. Here goes Marquise Walker now. We're going to pick up the first ourselves. Trips left here for New York. We got single coverage downfield for Beckham. It was tempting, and we are able to throw this away with no intentional grounding foul, but surely a better first drive than anything since. Now the Vikings are getting some pressure, even with a 3-man rush. So we've got to find a way to move the football again. But when they get pressure with 3, I mean, you're just going to be at a disadvantage. That's the way the numbers work out. 3rd down and 5. They'll bring 5 on the play. And this one's going for Beckham, but it's off the mark. Marquise misses. And he's now 6 for 12. So the sliders I use in this series are way different than the sliders I use in my main franchise on my main channel. For one, this is an All-Pro series. The franchise is an All-Madden series. I do think I could take my sliders there and put them into this one as Waters rips off another great run. He is deserving of a lot more touches. But I'm not one to mess with things that are working, and I like the balance we're getting on these sliders. I think the stats have been very realistic for the most part, and I'm happy with the way episodes have gone. There's some good, there's some bad, there's some in between, and that's the way football should be. 14 touchdown passes, 9 interceptions this year. We could have seen a couple more picks in this episode. Thankfully, they were dropped, as we drop this off to Arma, who makes another reception and gets a solid gain. Yeah, it's Xavier Rhodes out on Odell Beckham, so it's hard to test him, or want to test him. There's Scantlebury, though. He hauls in this grab in Viking territory. Single high look from Minnesota. And here's Walker getting away from the pressure here. I could have maybe tried circle, but that would have been super risky. Ben Gideon would have liked that very much. On the carry, Waters straight ahead. Oh, he's taking Linval Joseph for a ride. There we go. Now, there's also going to be some other stuff on the channel this week. I know it's mainly been Marquise Walker, and that's about it recently. But I do want to end that Backbreaker series. I want to get to the postseason and everything in there for those that wanted to see that. Odell Beckham makes the catch, and now the Vikings on the last 2 plays. Danielle Hunter gets hurt, Everson Griffin gets hurt. I just want to see how this play works this year. 1st and 10. Go, Arma. Right ahead. Nicely done. Nobody utilizes their fullback like the Marquise Walker-led New York Football Giants. 2nd down and 3. They blitz. Arma for the touchdown. Hey, the Vikings don't want to cover him. We'll take full advantage of that. Touchdown number 15 for Marquise Walker. And remember back to the beginning of this season, our season goal was 15 touchdown passes. Mission accomplished. Wow, another great performance here for our defense. In our last 3 games, we're undefeated, but we've never scored more than 23 points. So it's the defense that's a big part of our success recently. Oh, Waters. He broke through Linval Joseph and gets 4. Adams, the motion man, will hand this one off. Again, running at the Viking defense for 1. Can we move the chains? 2 deep safeties for Minnesota. Receivers have a cushion. And this one for Beckham is broken up by Harrison Smith. Another 4th down. Minnesota now driving down. They're able to go and take the lead. The Vikings get their first touchdown, and now we trail here against the great Viking defense, the Zim Reapers. Arma gets the call once again, and he's going to get 2 more. Let's get some more motion here. I wish I did that more with Beckham. It could help against Xavier Rhodes. 2nd down and 8. Oh, it's picked by Gideon, and that's going to be a Viking touchdown. Man, that play, that was waiting for me all game long, wasn't it? Just threw too many into trouble, and eventually the Vikings were bound to make a play. And suddenly now it's a 10-point contest. So we had this nice lead, and now to get our victory, we're going to have to score more points than we have in the last 3 games that we were able to win. 24-14. All right, Marquise, can we get out of trouble here? Good coverage again by Minnesota. Lob it up, Marquise. Got it there. Sterling Shepard at the Viking 40. Macklin slot right. Here's 1st down. And we got Shepard open again. Nope, it's Mitchell this time, actually, working on Mackenzie Alexander. At least we're moving the ball down the field here quickly. I see Griffin in the game. I don't know if Hunter's in. Yes, he is. That one's caught by Waters. Blockers in front lead the way. Waters weaves. Waters steps out at the 1. But I like how he was able to at least stay behind his blockers. That was refreshing. A long yard to go here for the touchdown. It's 1st and goal. And we toss it. Waters to the outside. No one home for Minnesota. So a quick answer off the pick 6. That's about as good as we could have asked for right there against the Viking D. So we're down by 3 now. Got to keep Minnesota from scoring again, and we do. So we saw Marquise Walker pull off a big comeback not too long ago. He has a chance to maybe do it all again. A field goal forces overtime, a touchdown can give us a chance at a win. Here goes Waters, but Anthony Barr makes a great play. Trips left here for New York. 4 rush by Minnesota. Lob it out. Is it too far? No, it's not. Brought in by Odell Beckham. Gain of 26. And we'll stay hurry up here to beat the 2-minute warning. 50 yards receiving now for Odell as Waters gets stuffed now by Kendricks. Maybe one more play to beat the 2-minute warning. We weren't able to do it. So 2 minutes to go here. 62 yards away from a touchdown. Shepard here running underneath. We'll dump it off to him ahead of the hit from Griffin, I believe. And Shepard gets us close. Obviously 4 down territory, so on 3rd down, running is a pretty good option. But the Vikings do stack the box. And they stuffed their last couple of runs, so I'm going to audible. And we're going to throw it on the slant. Broken up. And that was Mike Hughes on the deflection. Oh, please, we got to go for it. I forgot I can't make that choice necessarily. Okay. We're on the same page here, Shermer. They're playing off. That's great. Here's 4th and 2 with an open Waters. Got it! And he breaks the tackle of Harrison Smith. Rashawn Waters has the 1st down. You don't see Harrison miss too often. 1st and 10 now. We fake it. And no! Oh, man. I rushed it because I felt the pressure. Man, I had that play. If we converted like we did, I knew I wanted to call that play. And, I saw that slot separation. But Eric Kendricks there makes the pick. 11th interception of the season for Marquise Walker. And this game is over. The Giants lose and fall to 8-6. Man, I knew it as soon as I threw it too. Wow. So we tried to put together a big comeback. You just can't make a bunch of mistakes against a defense like this. So the Vikings get the best of us today. Marquise 17 of 27, a touchdown, 2 picks. There were way too many interceptable passes in this game too. Rashad Waters ran pretty well but didn't get the volume you'd like to see. In the receiving game, good day for Alex Arma. Sterling Shepard 59 yards. Didn't target Beckham a ton in this game. He had just a few catches. Oh, here's some more Vikings trivia. Kevin Williams has 2 career pick sixes. Kevin Williams was one of my favorite players when he was still in the league. I don't remember him having 2 pick sixes though. That's pretty cool. We'll see how much that game costs us. The Rams are 5-9, so both LA and Minnesota aren't doing well. And the gap now in the division is ridiculous. 9-5 is the top spot for Philadelphia. Everyone else is 8-6. We could have tied for that lead if I didn't blow this game, but I did. 11 picks now for Marquise Walker. 2 more games. Anything can happen here. Any team in this division, it seems, could finish in first place or last place, and we have 2 games to go. There's not much sense in checking out the standings for the rest of the NFC because this division is just too wacky. We don't have any division games, though, so we can't get a leg up on a team by beating them. Those chances are over. So 2 games to go. We're 8-6, and we're very close to our next archetype upgrade. Marquise Walker, a 74 overall. Let's see actually what the drill is for this week. It's already one I have gold medal on, so let's sim that. And we're going to use the archetype upgrade right now to close out the video. He is a West Coast quarterback, but we got to focus on his arm as well. The second now strong arm upgrade here for Marquise Walker. And he gets a boost in deep accuracy, throw power, break sack, and awareness. That is a great roll there for the strong arm archetype. You do gotta count on some RNG to go your way, and it certainly happened in a good way here. Throw power now gets a little bit better. That's big. And the deep accuracy, of course. That's been pretty inconsistent for Marquise Walker. I'm not sure if his next upgrade is also going to be strong arm, but I am going to mix up which archetype we focus on with him as long as West Coast is still number 1. So that's going to bring this episode to an end, everybody. Sorry, my bad interception habits came up here at a bad time against the Vikings. And I hope that we still have a chance at the postseason here in year 2. We don't know if Marquise is going to be the starter next season, so we got to make the most of this year. Please leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned for the Arizona Cardinals rebuild hitting my channel later today. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great day.